The lockjaw ladder grip is a ladder safety product. It's designed to secure the top of ladders to guttering to prevent any movement when you're using a ladder to access a roof. In creating the device, the key thought was about safety, height safety in particular. Using the lockjaw ladder grip is a very simple process. The product itself takes about 5 seconds to apply. Basically secure it over the lip of the guttering, clamp it down with the handle, two-way adjustable bar that both winds up and down for different heights of ladder rails, and also a one-finger adjustable bar which allows for a nice snug fit. Ladder can't go left, can't go right, and can't come back either. This inner jaw has an adjustment which allows you to slide it up and down to suit different profile guttering. You'll see that the inner jaw is nice and snug up under the lip of that guttering. There is also a curve to the front jaw which allows instances where you may have a lip on the inner side of a gutter, and it can be used on either side of a ladder.
So here we have the Trimaco Easy Up 12-foot pole. It's a dust containment pole. So we'll just extend that up. And then here we, just to get that perfect height for you, just a little foot pedal. And the release.
I'm going to demonstrate picking a lock on a Dodge Charger. So we're going to apply tension right here. We have our depths on the side, and then we have our spaces on the top and bottom. Let's go through and feel for stiff wafers. 3 is stiff, we picked that. 4 is bouncy, 5 is bouncy, 6 is bouncy, 7 is stiff, we'll pick that. 8 is bouncy, go back to the beginning. 2 is bouncy, 3 is stiff, let's pick that. 4 is stiff, we'll pick that. 5 is stiff, we'll pick that. 6 is stiff, we'll pick that. 7 is bouncy, 8 is stiff. Just like that, we have picked the lock. Watch how easy it is to pick a lock on a car door. We're gonna apply tension right here. Let's go through and feel for stiff wafers. 3 is stiff, we'll pick that. 4 is stiff, we'll pick that. 5 is bouncy, 6 is bouncy, 7 is stiff, we'll pick that. 8 is stiff, 2 is stiff, 3 is bouncy, 4 is bouncy, 5 is stiff, we'll pick that. 6 is stiff, we'll pick that. 7 is bouncy, 8 is stiff, we'll pick that. Go back to the beginning. Just like that, we have picked the lock.
Ever search for a tool, especially outdoor? Stop searching. DRFRIEDELS Multitool is unique. It is a full toolbox in your pocket. Exclusive feature is the universal socket that grasps almost any hex nuts, hooks, bolt heads, screw eyes, wing nuts, but it can do more. It has over 20 different functions, like pliers, scale, knife, or 8 different bits to name a few. Buy now and get your jobs done quickly and efficiently.
Allow me to tell you why you don't need the Kinetic driver. It has a brass cylinder with a low CG. It creates a flywheel effect that feels like a superpower. But you don't need that. The total weight is enough to produce the right pressure on the screw. So you don't have to. But you don't need that. It has a ceramic bearing in the head. It feels like it's just levitating between your fingers. You don't need that. The knurling pattern is carefully selected to feel that satisfactory grip on it. That means great control, but you don't need that. The case neatly holds the Kinetic driver and its bits, but it's also a smart platform to organize the small parts you're working with. But you don't need that. The Kinetic driver is thinner where it should be. It accommodates the fingers that are not part of the action. Feels like the whole hand is resting. You don't need that. You just can't stop playing with this thing. Go back to work. You definitely don't need that. The passivation finishing process is a chemical treatment that makes it virtually immune to corrosion. But you just don't need that. You don't need all that. You simply don't need the Kinetic driver. But if you want a tool that eliminates the gap between your hands and your next creation, a tool that feels like an extension of your skin, well, in that case,